Living Emunah by Rabbi David Asher, Part 36. Accepting with love. After the Jewish people received the Torah at Mount Sinai, they began traveling toward Eretz Israel. The journey was to have taken just 3 days, but as a result of their complaints, they spent 40 years wandering before finally entering the Holy Land. The Tzvat Emet raised the question of how it would have been possible for the Jewish people to take possession of Eretz Israel after just 3 days. After all, the Gemara, Berachot 5a, lists 3 gifts that can be acquired only for Yisurim, suffering and hardship. And the land of Israel is one of these 3 gifts, the other 2 being Torah knowledge and the word to come. Indeed, in our generation we see how many wars must be fought, how much blood must be spilled, how much orphans and widows there must be, and how much anguish and sorrow is necessary for the Jews to take possession of the land. If so, the Rabbi asked, then how were Bnei Israel initially meant to take the land after just 3 days of traveling through the wilderness? True. Traveling through the wilderness with young children is very difficult, but still it is a very short period of hardship. How could this period have sufficed as the Yisurim needed to take possession of the land of Israel? Rabbi Shalom Arush explained that if Bnei Israel had accepted the 3 days of affliction with love and emunah, they would have accomplished in that short time what instead resulted in years of suffering. The Sechet's merit of emunah is so powerful that those 3 days of Yeshurim would have sufficed to grant Bnei Israel possession of Eretz Israel. A person who recognizes that all problems in life are sent from Hashem for our benefit and thus accepts them with complete faith and without complaint earns incalculable merit and great blessing from Hashem. 2 centuries ago, a severe drought struck the Jewish community in Yemen, and no rain fell for several years. The rabbi at the time, the Maharitz, assembled the community and announced that it was revealed to him from the heavens that the rain was withheld because they did not accept Hashem's judgment. He explained that the people protested, cried and complained, insisting that they did not deserve such harsh treatment, rather than trusting that everything Hashem did was for the best. And because of this response, the drought continued. The rabbi told the people that they must be content with whatever Hashem gives them, and they will then be deserving of great blessing. It must be emphasized that this attitude of lovingly accepting whatever Hashem gives us in no way contradicts the concept of prayer and asking Hashem for the situation to change. When a person prays for rain, for example, the mindset should be that he accepts the fact that Hashem has withheld rain until now for a good reason. And this is what is best. But this does not necessarily mean that it is best not to receive rain a moment from now. Hashem allows and commands us to pray for what we want in the future, but with respect to what has transpired in the past. We must accept it all with love and recognize that it must be the best thing for us. And those, for example, if a person needs a chidush, he should say to Hashem, Hashem, if I have not found my zivug until now, then there must be a good reason for it, and I fully accept that with love. But please open my eyes and let me find my zivug now. In the merit of accepting the past with joy and faith, regardless of how Hashem has dealt with us, we will see much blessing and success in the future.